Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everybody. Let me to introduce myself. My name is Hanifah Dwi Alfianti from Accounting Education, Faculty of Economics, Jakarta State University. In here, I want to present about my fieldwork practice on PT Wahana Solusi Management. PT Wahana Solusi Management is located in Kompleks Aldiron, Blok C number 8, Jalan Dan Mogot number 119, Duri Kepak Kebonjeruk, Jakarta Barat, with working hours every Monday to Friday, starting from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The implementation of fieldwork practice occurred for 1 month, with 22 working days started on 20 July to 24 August 2020. And are held every day, Monday until Friday, starting from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. There are details regarding the stage of implementing field practice consists of 1. Preparation stage. The preparation stage of fieldwork practice made from June to July, where in this stage practice look for information about companies that can be proceeded as a place for implementing fieldwork practice for 1 month. When practitioners have found the practice fieldwork, then practitioner care of the administration to file a letter of application for the practice fieldwork that has got the agreement coordinating Department of Education Accounting by contacting person Department of Advocacy and Welfare Students or ADKESMA, Faculty of Economics in online to fill bios and attach the name a company intended as a place of PKL implementation. And after their practice, get a confirmation letter from the company as a sign of practice in implementing fieldwork practice in the company. 2. Implementation stage. Practice implementing fieldwork practice in PT Wahana Solusi Management for 1 month with 22 working days, calculating from Monday, 20 July 2020 until Monday, 24 August 2020. Practice work schedule starts on Monday to Friday with from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. As in general office hours, break time is allocated at 12 and ends at 1 p.m. The third stage of report writing. After implementing fieldwork practice, the next stage is practice of preparing report on fieldwork practice that occur for 1 month. The purpose of preparing the report on fieldwork practice is intended to meet the course of fieldwork practice as a precision for graduation of accounting economics education study program. This report on fieldwork practice is prepared based on the data and experience given from the result of observation of practice at the implementation of fieldwork practice at PT Wahana Solusi Management. The writing of the report was done from September to October. Further is the history of the company. PT Wahana Solusi Management is an Indonesia-based tax consultant company that has been established since 1990. PT WSM has various experience in handling management cases and Indonesian accounting taxation in various companies. The company that is activated in the field of accounting and taxation private client satisfaction and focus on long-term management planning for client companies. PT Wahana Management focus more on specific aspects that can be developed according to the potential of the company, because experience shows that the problems of each company is unique and successful conditions other. This is the organizational structure of PT Wahana Solusi Management. PT Wahana Solusi Management organizational structure applies a participatory model, which means giving the full authority for managers and supervisors to develop their abilities and to make decisions with other authorities. It may look that there are some positions in PT Wahana Solusi Management where there is the main director who is at the highest position, then at the under levels, the position of operational part, the supervisor, finance, and accounting staff under it. General company activities are activities that are usually carried out by companies in helping or facilitating work in a certain field of work. PT Wahana Solusi Management's mission is to Wahana is ensure client effectiveness in accounting and taxation. In order to fulfill the goals of each day, there are several aspects that are considered and addressed. Thus, PTWSM provides services that help to monitor and improve the effectiveness of the assets. As a consulting company, the scope of activities developed by PT Wahana Solusi Management, namely tax advocacy and service that have added value and refers to the concept of competitive advantage that has been presented in several categories. While the scope of the company may not be limited to this alone, the services provided are around that scope. Activities carried out by PT Wahana Solusi Management as a tax consultant generally provides the following service. 1. Accounting system and service. Provide service to create and manage financial reports in accordance with the Statement of Financial Accounting Standard, or PSAK, which is the financial reporting standard set in Indonesia, because PTWSM focus on companies operating in Indonesia. 2. Training and tutorials. Developing intangible assets to increase basic knowledge, logic, and critical thinking in fields related to accounting and tax management to provide a competitive advantage in the work environment. 3. Auditing. Provide service to check and monitor internal and external books, records, and ledgers, as well as regulated and improve client operational standards to increase their efficiency and effectiveness. 4. Tax formulation and settlement. Implementing tax calculations, compilation, and reporting of monitoring and consulting related to client records and accounting journals to ensure uninterrupted, thorough, and timely tax settlement. 4. 5. Recruitment. Promote business further and always looking for highly motivated individuals to explore and cooperate with PTWSM. All companies are potential clients regardless of size. During the fieldwork practice activities took place at PT Wahana Solusi Management, the practitioner is placed in the accounting department in charge of helping the accounting staff's unresolved work or tasks. The field of work carried out by the practitioner is the first field of accounting. In the field of accounting, the practitioner does work related to company transactions such as entering journals for company checking accounts transaction in the accurate application, recording cash receipts and disbursement, then recapitulating the final balance of the cash receipts and disbursement journal and checking the suitability, the company's receivable balance are imputed in the accurate application with the actual balance imputed through the Microsoft Excel number processing program. 2. Then the second field of office administration. The work carried out by the practitioner in the field of office administration is making cost notes for company transactions that have not been recorded or proof of lost transactions, so that the practitioner record the expenses that occurred during one period using the notes or receipts that have been provided. Then the practitioner also helps in classifying and adjusting the completeness of transaction evidence in the period concerned. And the last is office automation. The work carried out in the field of office automation is carried out by the practitioner, such as photocopying and printing of notes, such needed to record transaction expenses or other supporting documents needed by the company. During the implementation of the fieldwork practice, the practitioner must have experienced several obstacles in doing the work given. This, of course, will hide the practitioner from completing their work. The obstacles faced by the practitioner while carrying out field work practice activities are: first, lack of communication between company advisors and practitioner. One of the obstacles faced by the practitioner is the lack of communication with the company supervisor regarding the description of the assigned tasks, because the supervisor is rarely in the office because he is assigned to visit the client's office or to the tax office to do tax reporting. So this makes it difficult for the practitioner to carry out the work given because the information submitted is not explained in more detail. 2. Lack of time management in completing the work. The next obstacle faced by the practitioner is the lack of good time management to complete the work given. This is because there is so much work so that the practitioner takes a long time to complete, because for one type of work it takes days to complete. And the last, limited knowledge of practitioners in operating accurate applications. The last obstacle that the practitioner faces is the limitation of the practitioner in operating an accounting data processing application, because the practitioner has not received a computerized accounting course in semester 5. So, the practitioner does not understand further about the accurate software. However, in facing the constraints that happened, practice trying to overcome them by way: 1. For the first constraint, namely lack of communication between the company advisor and the practitioner tries to establish an effective communication relationship with the supervisor, such as receiving the information provided by listening to and understanding the explanation of the assigned tasks. In addition, if the practitioner has difficulty in its implementation, the practitioner will ask the supervisor to explain in more detail the parts of the work that the practitioner does not understand, so that miscommunication does not occur and the work can be completed on time. The practitioner also takes the initiative to build communication with other employees. In addition to socializing, it, it is hoped that with communication between these employees, the practitioner can ask if at any time that experience problems in completing the work given, especially if the supervisor is not in the office. The second constraint is lack of time management in completing work. The practitioner tries to manage time as best as possible by making a schedule and target every day regarding what work must be completed on a certain day, so that the given task can be completed on time and the time use remains effective and efficient. And the last is dealing with constraints, limited knowledge of practitioner in operating accurate application. The practitioner realized that there is a lack of information, learning, knowledge, and ability to operate the accurate application program, so that the practitioner must continue to learn and seek information from various sources such as books, the internet, and ask other employees if they experience problems when using the application. So, based on the previous explanations, I can get the conclusion there are: first, practice carry out fieldwork practice activities at PT Wahana Solusi Management within 1 month with the implementation of 22 working days starting from 20 July until 24 August 2020. Second, practitioners carry out practical fieldwork activities in the field of accounting, office administration, and office automation field. 3. During the implementation of the fieldwork practice activities, there are several obstacles encountered by the practitioner, which includes a lack of includes a lack of communication between the company supervisor and the practitioner, the lack of time management in completing work, and the limitation of the practitioner in operating the accurate application. And the last is practice can overcome the constraints which happened at the implementation of working practice in where. In addition, the practitioner also took the initiative to ask other employees if they had difficulty completing work. Then practitioner tried to manage the best possible time in completing the job by giving a target every day to complete some work so that the work can be completed in a timely and efficient manner. And the last is practice to find out and learn more about the operation and the accurate accounting application program by asking employees or through source on the internet. So yeah, that's enough for me about the report on fieldwork practice at PT Wahana Solusi Management. Thanks for your attention. Less and more please give me sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.